Good morning. Good morning, Facebook. I know I missed you yesterday, or maybe you missed me. I don't know. But we are back, and as you can tell, I'm not driving. I'm in my hotel room in Atlanta. I'm about to get on the tram to get on a plane to go up to beautiful Columbia, Missouri. So I've got my tea. I think a lot of you know I gave up coffee about 5 weeks ago, and I've just been drinking tea. So it's safe to say my teeth are whiter than normal. Got my socks. I'm going to put this on Snapchat and on the Facebook story. You guys get to see the sock of the day, and here are the socks of the day. I don't know what brand these are, but whoever it is, I appreciate the gift. Today, we're going to talk about communication and arguing and how to do it in sort of an effective way. People are afraid of the word arguing. And I go to a therapist. Yes, I go to a therapist, and if you read my blog, you see that I quote him a lot, actually, and he's helped me a lot get through a lot of different things in my life, also allowed me to see other things that I did not know that kind of were lingering and how I can move forward with it. But he noticed something about me. He noticed that my personality, I can be overbearing, right? I can be overbearing. So he talked about how I communicate and how I argue, really. And he said, Hernando, have you ever heard about the turtle shell and the lightning and the thunder? I was like, no, I haven't. He goes, well, think of it this way. When you're having a conversation, there's one person who's the turtle with the turtle shell, and the other person is sort of the thunder and lightning. That's what usually makes a really good conversation. But have you ever noticed that one person doesn't usually say anything? Or let's just say this. How about when you're arguing with someone, and let's say you're arguing with your spouse, your partner, maybe a coworker, maybe a random stranger, and you see that your partner, as you're speaking with them, as you're kind of making your point, that they're not saying anything, that they're actually just agreeing and kind of afraid to say something back, even though you know they want to say something. Well, see, in communication and in arguments, there's someone who's always in the turtle and they have their shell, and they're always protecting themselves. They don't want to get hit by the thunder and lightning over and over again. So they play it safe. They stay in their shell, not wanting to come out. And then what they do, they peer their head out when they think everything is safe, when their environment is safe, and then they could communicate and say their point. Meanwhile, on the other side, thunder and lightning is just pounding their argument. They're like, no, it's this, it's that. You're crazy. What are you talking about? You feel that power while you're doing it. And that's just the way that person works and reacts and feels. So when you're talking with someone and you are arguing with someone, allow the person who is that turtle shell, give them a safe environment. So a couple tips for you today on how to communicate effectively with your partner, with spouse, or whoever it is. Number one, you've got to be able to give someone their space. You cannot be overbearing. You have to allow them to say, you got to give them a safe spot. Now, sometimes for some of you, that may mean telling your partner, hey, listen, looks like we're not going to talk a lot. Let's give about 5 minutes. I'm going to take a break. You take a break. Let's breathe. And then we are going to come back to it. See, the thing is, with me, is I am thunder and lightning. Like, I am just talking. I'm trying to make my point. I'm trying to boom, boom, go. And I'm not thinking of what my partner is saying or feeling or doing. I've got to do a much better job of keeping that safe environment. Now, my therapist just laughs at me. He goes, Hernando, do you even realize that you do this? And I'm saying, no, I'm not like this. What are you talking about? I let people talk. I give them the stage. What do you mean? I teach communication for a living. He just looked at me, put his glasses down, said, Hernando, shut up. I said, all right. So I listen. So give your partner some space. The second part is I want you to listen. The most effective thing in communication is listening. If you notice, and I'm sure some of you guys have seen this on social media, but the word listen also spells the word silent. It has the same letters. Sometimes you just got to sit back and listen to what the other person has to say. It's not all about your point. It's about how can we come together to make a great decision and then move forward so then we can take action. And the third point is realize who has the turtle shell and who is the thunder and lightning. It is possible to be in situations where you are the turtle, even though you usually are the thunder and lightning. And in other ways, you may be the thunder and lightning when the other person's the turtle. I tell you what, for a lot of years, I was a turtle shell. I didn't say anything. I covered up. I protected myself. I didn't say anything at all until I realized that I do have a voice. And that after listening for so long, that now you have some good feedback to give different people. So today, and keep those emails coming. A lot of you guys send me emails on the 5 things you want to improve. Send me an email today about what you are, who you are as a communicator. Are you thunder and lightning? Are you the turtle shell? And if you're both, that's even better. That just means you can go ahead and communicate even more effectively because you will understand your audience and be able, I hate saying the word chameleon, but somewhat be a chameleon so that you can get along and get to know everyone's point much better. So send them to the email. You guys know the email, or send them on the comments right down here with everything else. And I want to hear what you have to say about communication. Remember, give your partner, your coworker, your friend, your son, your daughter, your cousin, whoever it is, give them space to communicate. Give them time to make their points. Because if you show them the way, they will follow. Keep watching. I love all of you. Thanks so much for joining. Leave the comments below. By the way, all of you guys who checked out my daughter's singing little sample on my previous post from yesterday, I appreciate the love. She appreciates that. You know, you are the tribe. You allow her to become better and reach her full potential. And for all of us, we are here to help you get to where you want to go every single day of your life. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Keep the emails coming.